All right, then let's continue to talk a little bit about light because we already got the halftone down, right? So halftone basically is the transition value between the light and shadow. We got the terminator here. This is a terminator, and above that's the transition between light and shadow. Okay, and then terminator is where the light ends and shadow begins. And above the halftone, that will be like the light, right? So what's the difference between, say, the direct lights and central light, highlights, all that? Because we got light source here, right? The light source can be sun, can be sun shining on the trees and mountains and flashy cloud reflected. And reflected is the original light source and reflected here, right? So if you think about this, the direct light, right, is the direct light shining through here, and all these parts that are being directly hit area is called direct light, or the light area. This area is the light area. Let's just right here. I prefer to call it the light area rather than direct light because it's the area, okay? And that's where the brightest light shine and being lit. This area being lit, that area is the light area, okay? And through all this light area, there will be for example, there's sun here. The rest of just the mountains reflection and all that. So the sun is here, and so the sun shines through this. This should be the brightest area here. Okay, that will be the center light. Okay, center light will be the lightest area of the whole light area, right? So this will be the lightest area. I'm going to just using this to really rotate and just erase everything because that will be really, really bright. This brightest part of the direct light. And so if you think about this, the light shines here, right? The light is here. It can shine because the surface can be a lot of different surface. And light shine perpendicular, like a 90-degree, hit a certain place, and that place will be the center light. Okay? So yeah, the largest area through all this light area. Okay? The rest of it can be, maybe here, but as long as light shine to it, that's still the light area. Okay? What about the highlight? If you think about highlights, is more about where your eye sees, right? From different angle, when you see a certain object, the highlight is moving. If you look at, for example, if you look at here, you still got some sort of highlight, right? And if you you change the angle, the highlight is actually changing as well. So that will be a dotted, because the surface is not even, so there will be very tiny little bit dot that shine to you. Okay, so the highlight not necessarily is the perpendicular light shine directly to here, but rather is a certain angle that shine to the object and then reflect back to you. Okay, so that's the reason I think why this is really person dependent, because it really depends on where the angle of you stand on. Okay, so for example, if I think I'm set here, the highlight approximately will be here, so I'm going to get it here, and I'm going to add a little bit highlights here. So that will be the highlight, but that will be the light area as well as center light. Okay, I know it's nearly, we can't see the difference right now because the halftone is really light, but you got an idea, right? This is a light area, this will be the highlight, and all this really bright area will be the center light. Okay, and then I think that's all. So the crucial parts of the difference is the center light, like the lightest area in the light area, right, is the perpendicular. But if there is a highlight, that really depends on you, right? You and the light source as well as the object that reflect the light, reflect directly into your eyes. So that's a precise angle that's got the light shine to you. That's a little tiny thing will be the highlight. Okay, and yeah, so remember, all this is just a play around with the value. Okay, but remember, we did not worry about the other half of the story, which is the negative space. All we do, all this is a positive space, right? Space. Okay, you do that, everything is good, everything is fancy, but what about the negative space, right? I obviously draw tons of text here, but still that does not give us the right, say, hey, what about negative space? I did not pay attention to the negative space. I just focused too much on the object at hand. That's the object here. What about negative space? Okay, let's worry about that. Let's do this.